and 463 yards receiving with 10 touchdowns. We're going to take a timeout as the colors are being presented by the Stratford VFW Club. As I was mentioning, Cashton Huffman has rushed for 482 yards and 5 touchdowns, and Braden Arndt has 372 yards rushing, along with 463 receiving yards with 10 touchdowns combined. So offensively, they move the ball around to a couple of different people that are very dangerous. Stratford, meanwhile, enters tonight's game with a 4-1-1 record and 4-0 in conference play. After starting the season with a tie to Mosinee and a loss to Edgar, the Tigers have reeled off 4 consecutive conference wins, and last week defeated a potent Wisconsin Wittenberg-Burnhamwood team by a score of 14-6, with a strong defensive game by holding the Chargers' standout running back David Gauderman to just 86 yards, and one of them was a 40-yard run. Stratford does give up some yardage to their opponents in the passing game, so tonight will be a stiff test for the Tigers on defense. Offensively, the Tigers are led by junior running back Kohler Kilty, who has now rushed for 851 yards, an average of just over 141 yards per game, with 8 touchdowns. Quarterback Braden Schuler has thrown for 8 touchdowns. His primary receiver has been Ashton Wrench with 19 receptions so far this year. So based on the statistics that we just went over with, we'd have to think there'd be some points scored in tonight's ballgame. But then again, we thought the same thing last week against Wittenberg-Burnwood, which the Tigers ended up with a slim 14-6 victory. Other games in the CWC Large School Conference tonight. Nakusa 0-4 is at Amherst 4-0. Wittenberg-Burnwood 2-2 is at Shiocton, which is also 2-2. Manawa 1-3 is at Spencer Columbus Catholic, who is 0-4. The starting lineup for the Stratford Tigers tonight on defense. Nose tackle, a senior, number is Cash Dahl, number 59. At defensive end is senior Isaiah Hadlock. At the other defensive end is senior Jackson Ormond. Outside linebacker, junior Gavin Leonard. Outside linebacker, senior John Seitz. Inside linebacker, senior Ryan Becker. And junior inside linebacker, Kohler Kilty. Defensive backs for the Tigers, junior Peyton Glenn, junior Cole Tishy, and seniors Connor Weigel and Ashton Wrench. The Tigers are coached by Jason Tubbs. So as most of you are aware, the Stratford Tigers have been playing all their home games this year in Marshfield, but with the Marshfield Tigers also having homecoming this weekend, instead of electing to play tomorrow, Stratford is playing here at Beal Stadium. The facility and the playing services looks great. The bleachers are not the same as they were years ago when Beal Stadium at one time was considered one of the top fields and stadiums in the area. But now with all the new field turfs and big complexes being built by a lot of the schools, Marshfield also has built a new stadium, Hiding Stadium, and now play their home games there. But Stratford is fortunate this year to at least have some home games via it being Marshfield, and it's better than playing all road games, which is what they entered the season thinking they would have to do for this year. With this, we'll take a quick 30-second timeout before the opening kickoff. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
All right, back here at Beal Stadium, just about in time for the opening kickoff. Weyauwega-Fremont will kick off to the Tigers. Deep for the Tigers, number 20, Peyton Glenn, along with Gavin Leonard, Connor Weigel. Doing the kicking for the Warhawks, Dylan Anadol. And here's the opening kick. Looks like they're not trying to kick it deep. Tigers fall on the ball at exactly the 30-yard line. Recovering it for the Tigers was Cole Tishy, and the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 30. Weyauwega-Fremont has given up a lot of yards rushing so far this season, and that's the Tigers' bread and butter is the running game. Tigers come out, 2 split wide to the left, slot to the right. Kohler lined up next to Schuler in the backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff to Kilty. He's headed around the right side, breaks it up the middle, crosses the 40, brought down at the 43-yard line. Gain of 13 on the first play. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 43-yard line. 13 yards for Kilty on his first carry of the night. Tigers quickly out of the huddles. This time they have wide right and wide left. Kilty lined up on the right side next to Schiller in the backfield. Here's the snap. Schiller back to pass. Looking, now looks like he's going to step up in the pocket and run. He takes off. He's at the 50, 40, down to the 35-yard line before he's dropped down by Hebner from the Warhawks right at the 35-yard line. Tiger first down, 1st and 10 from the 35. Schiller was looking for Wrench over the middle, was covered up, stepped up to the pocket and had some running room, took off. Nice gain. 22-yard run for Schiller on the play. Tigers 1st and 10 at the 35. Glenn in motion. Here's the handoff to Glenn on the sweep, trying to get around the right corner. Turns it up. He's hit about the 33-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Brought down by Dittman for the Warhawks. Gain of 3 makes it 2nd and 7. Ball now at the 32. Just underway here. 10:29 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers on the opening drive of the ball game. Tigers come out with 2 split wide to the left, 1 to the right. Glenn in motion. Here's Schiller on the keeper. He's going to try to head around the left corner. He's got one of his blockers. Nice block by Cash Dahl, pushing the Warhawks defenders down inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out of bounds right at the 14-yard line. Great block by Cash Dahl, leading the way for the Tigers. Run out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from there. Tigers break the huddle with wide right and wide left. Slot man to the right. Kilty in the backfield next to Schiller on the left side. Here's the snap, handoff to Kilty. He's going to head around the right side. Breaks up inside. He's inside the 10, down inside the 5-yard line. Tackled right at the 5. It's going to be 2nd and 1 on a 9-yard gain by Kohler Kilty. Following the block of John Seitz on that play. 2nd and 1, ball's at the 5. Just underway, first drive of the game for the Tigers. Here's the handoff to Kilty, right up the middle. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. At the 9:17 mark of the first quarter, 5-yard run by Kohler Kilty puts the Tigers on top 6-0. $70-yard drive for the Tigers, all on the ground. Evan Danielson on for the Tigers to attempt the PAT.
Evan Danielson's on for the Tigers for the extra point.
Here's the snap. Snap is high. Ball is placed down, and the kick is just a line drive. Timing was way off after the high snap, and the kick ended up being no good. So after first drive of the night, the Tigers reached the board at 6-0 at the 9:17 mark. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to the Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
It keeps going in and out. Back here at Beal Stadium, after the Tigers' opening drive, touchdown, a 5-yard run by Kohler Kilty, putting the Tigers on top, 6-0 to PAT was no good. Deep for the Warhawks. Braden Arndt, along with Sawyer Kahns. Doing the kicking for the Tigers is Danielson. Here's the kick. Nice kick. Coming down to Arndt. Mishandles it. Picks it up and then gets back to the 14-yard line. Brought down there by Gavin Leonard with help from Logan Schmidt. Mishandled the kickoff. Tried to pick it up a couple times and kept bobbling it. By that time, the Tigers were down there, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warhawks at the 16-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10, Warhawks. From the 16.
Warhawks will try to spread the Stratford Tigers out. They have double wide left and right. Huffman, their running back. Here's Zilke on the keeper. Cuts it up the middle.
Zilke on the one.
Brought down on a play by Seitz.
Tackled by Seitz and Hadlock.
Looks like Seitz is hurt. Down on the field.
Johnny Seitz, the injured Tiger on the play.
Looks like it might be his left knee. Not putting any weight on it as they're carrying him off the field. One of the Tiger captains and one of their leaders on their offensive and defensive lines. No gain on the first play. It's 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 16-yard line. Here's the snap to Zilke. Rolling out to the left. He is a southpaw, so that's his strong side. Cuts it up and runs it. Gets out over the 20-yard line.
Zilke on the keeper.
He runs it a lot for a quarterback.
Tackled by Jackson Redmond.
Brought down at the 21-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
And Cole Tishy.
Cole Tishy with the tackle for the Tigers. 3rd and 5 from the 21. As I mentioned in the pregame, Zilke is only a sophomore, already with 900 yards passing this year and 10 touchdowns. 3rd and 5. But here's back to pass in the pocket, looking long, and it passes way over. Shot his offensive wide receiver, Braden Arndt, who is his primary receiver so far this year. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Warhawks. So the Tigers are able to hold on the Warhawks' first possession of the game. Punt formation for the Warhawks and Adele. Deep for the Tigers.
Back in punt formation.
Leonard and Glenn. Here's the punt. Nice spiraling punt, but it's short. Takes a bounce right around the 45-yard line and is down at the 48-yard line where the Tigers will take over at the Weyauwega-Fremont 48-yard line. With this break in the action, we'll take a quick timeout from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football here on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our...
All right, we're back to live action here at Stratford, 1st and 10 from the 48. Schiller back to pass, looking over the middle for Leonard, and the pass was incomplete. Pressure put on the play by Dittman from the Warhawks, making it 2nd and 10.
Dittman and Flea on the pressure. It'll be 2nd and 10 Tigers.
A lot of pressure on the play, and Schuler didn't have much time to set in the pocket and get a good look at his receivers. 2nd and 10, ball still at the 48. Tigers come out 2 wide to the left, slot to the right. Here's the snap, handoff to Kilty heading around the right side. He's inside the 40-yard line, brought down right at the 40. Kessler on the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play for Kilty. 3rd and 2, ball at the 40. So far this season, Kohler Kilty is averaging over 7 yards per carry for the Tigers. 3rd and 2, ball at the 40. Here's the handoff to Leonard, right up the middle. Gain of 3 on the play, gives the Tigers a 1st down. Ball at the 37-yard line. Gavin Leonard with the carry. First and 10 Tigers from the 37. 7:20 remaining here in the first quarter at Beal Stadium in Marshfield, with the Stratford Tigers leading 6-0.
First and 10 Tigers from the 37.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 wide to the left, slot to the right. Here's a quick pass complete to Wrench. Oh, he drops it right through his hands. Tried a quick screen to the left with a blocker out there in front of him. Ball went right between his hands. It'll be 2nd and 10. Wrench is the Tigers' primary receiver thus far this year with 19 receptions in the first 6 games of the season. Tigers don't pass it a lot, but have been effective. A couple crucial touchdown passes this year by Braden Schuler. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap and the counter play. Handoff to Leonard, trying to get around the right side. He breaks it up the middle, and he's in the clear. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 37-yard touchdown run by Gavin Leonard. Puts the Tigers on top 12-0 at the 6:52 mark of the first quarter. The counter play where they give it to Kilty and hands it off to the wingback coming around. Once he passed the initial line of scrimmage, it was Katie by the door, wide open. 12-0 Tigers. Tigers line up to go for the 2-point conversion after the second touchdown. Kilty next to Schiller in the backfield. Here's Schiller rolling to the left. Here's the pass, and it's broken up by Clayton Fee in the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and the score remains Stratford 12, Weyauwega-Fremont 0. And with that, we'll take a quick commercial from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
All right, back here at Beal Stadium. Stratford leading 12-0 at the 6:52 mark of the first quarter after their first 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. That one coming on a 37-yard run by Gavin Leonard. Once again doing the kicking for the Tigers will be Danielson. Deep for the Warhawks, Meisenhelder and Zilke, the quarterback. Here's the kick, a low line driver. Fielded at the 29-yard line, taken by Hebner. And he's brought down by a host of Tigers. One of the first to hit him on the play was Carter Luke for the Tigers. Warhawks will take over 1st and 10. Ball right at the 35-yard line. The Warhawks have shown an ability to score rather quickly at times with the passing game the first couple games this season, so we have to pay attention to the defensive backfield. Good receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Here's Zilke back to pass in the pocket. Quick flip out on the left side to Arndt, who's been his big receiver so far this year, and the pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Doesn't look comfortable in the pocket thus far tonight. He has completed over 60%, 65% of his passes first 6 games of the year. He's exactly 60 for 90 coming into tonight's game. Off target so far tonight. Here's the handoff right up the middle to Hoffman. Cashton Hoffman. Gain of 3 on the play. Ryan Becker, one of the Tigers, on the tackle. 3rd and 7. Ball be at the 37. Warhawk fans trying to get their sideline into the game. 3rd and 7. Ball at the 37. Here's the snap. Zilke, quick drop. Nice scrambles to the left. He's going to run it himself. He's not going to get the first down. Brought down by Isaiah Hadlock for the Tigers, one of the tacklers. Gain of 3 on the play. It's going to make 4th and 4. Ball's at the 41. Looks like they're going to go for it. They made no substitutions this time. 4th and 4 for the Warhawks. Twin receivers to the left. Here's the snap. Zilke straight back, looking for a flip out to the side to Hoffman. He's going to get the first down. Just a quick flip out in the flat. Brought down by Connor Weigel for the Tigers. Tackled right at midfield. 1st and 10 Warhawks. 5:15 remaining here in the first quarter with Stratford Tigers leading 12-0. Warhawks break the huddle. Still splitting the Tigers on both sides of the field. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Pitch back to Arndt. Trying to get around the left side. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play.
Zilke's pitch to Arndt. Gain of 2.
Leonard and
Brings up 2nd and 8 from the 48.
Jackson Ormond, I believe, will run the tackle for the Tigers. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8, ball at the 48. Here's Zilke back in the pocket, looking long for Arndt. Defensive player never turned around to look at the ball, but the pass was a little short. Incomplete pass. Threw that one a long ways. 3rd and 8 for the Warhawks. Warhawk fans looking for interference on that. Tiger defender played him well. He just didn't turn around and look at the ball. 3rd and 8. Ball still at the 48-yard line. Here's Zilke back in the pocket. Quick pass to the side to Arndt, and it's incomplete. 4th and 8.
Zilke's pass intended for Arndt is incomplete. Brings up 4th and 8 from the 48.
Seems to throw the long pass much better and smoother than he does the short pass. He's kind of rushing the short pass to the sides. 4th and 8 for the Warhawks. They're going to go for it once again. Trailing 12-0 at the 4:09 mark of the first quarter. Silky and alone in the backfield by himself. Here's the snap. Drops back, looking around, looking for an open receiver. Can't find nothing. He's running out of time. The Tigers are clenching in on him. Hit hard by Connor Weigel, and he's going to be short of the first down. Connor Weigel with the hit at the 44-yard line. Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10. Most of the receivers that were out for the pass pattern went down and did like a 12-yard, 15-yard hook and just turned around and were looking, and none of them were open, and the quarterback scrambled around. We're going to have a timeout taken by the Warhawks. With that timeout, we're going to take a quick commercial from one of our sponsors. Once again, we're at the 3:58 mark of the first quarter with the Tigers leading 12-0.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Back at Beal Stadium here after a Warhawk timeout, their first timeout of the first half. Tigers have the ball 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Kilty, the lone running back, next to Schiller in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Peyton Glenn, getting around the right side. Gain of 11 on the play down to the 45-yard line of the Weyauwega-Fremont. Peyton Glenn with an 11-yard run. First down, Tigers at the 45. Nice crowd on hand here at Beal Stadium. Homecoming game for Stratford for 2022. Here's the snap, handoff to Kilty. Schiller kept it as long as he could. And he's going to be dropped for a 6-yard loss. Loss of 5 back to the midfield stripe. Trying to do the run read option. Fake handoff to Kilty. He stayed with him for quite a while, and then he kept it. And by that time, the Warhawk defense smothered him in the backfield. 2nd and 15. Just a snap. This time he gives it to Kilty. Headed around the left side. He slips on the turf. Hebner on the tackle. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Ball at midfield. See what the Tigers have in mind for 3rd and 15. 2 receivers split wide to the left, to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. He's going to roll left. Throws it back to Kilty, and he's wide open with blockers in front of him. He's at the 40, 30, down inside the 25, tackled at the 22-yard line. Well-executed screen pass by the Tigers. Brought down by Bryce Dittman for the Warhawks at the 22. 1st and 10 Tigers.
And 50 Dittman. Nothing else but a first down.
1:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Tigers leading 12-0. Driving again down at the 22. Tigers break the huddle. Here's the snap. Schiller keeps it on, breaks it up the middle. He's into the clear. 10-5, goal line touchdown, Tigers. Braden Schiller with a 22-yard touchdown run. Makes the score Stratford 18, Weyauwega-Fremont 0. See what the Tigers do on their extra point this time. First one tried to kick it and the snap was high. The second one they went for 2 and the pass was incomplete. This time the Tigers come out full house backfield, the old Stratford football. Here's Schulte. Schuller's pass in the end zone. Intended for Wrench, I believe, and the pass was incomplete. So the score remains Stratford 18, Warhawks 0. Tigers are scoring at will, but not converting on their PATs after touchdown. We'll take a quick moment for some of our message from our sponsors with the score Stratford 18, Weyauwega-Fremont 0.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
All right, back here at Beal Stadium. Tigers score for the third time here in the opening period, making it 18-0, 1:19 remaining. Tigers to kick off. Danielson to kick for the Tigers. Deep for the Warhawks. Arndt along with Zielke. Here's the kick, this time a nice kick. Comes down at the 13-yard line. And we have a reverse handed off to Arndt. And he's just going to get barely over the 20-yard line. Brought down at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Warhawks. Logan Schmidt on the tackle for the Tigers on the kickoff. Can you wait to the end of the quarter? All right, it's 1st and 10 here for the Warhawks. Here's the handoff to Huffman, trying to get around the right side. Brought down by Kilty in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. They mark it at the 21, a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Warwick's not finding much running room on the ground tonight. Second down, 11 yards to go. Here's a quick pass, complete to Meisenhelder in the flat. Out over the 30-yard line. Gain of about 10 on the play. 3rd and 2. Leonard on the tackle for the Tigers. Here's a quick snap, trying to get the quarterback sneak to get the first down. He gains 1 on the play, but it's 4th and 1. And that's going to end the first quarter with the score, the Stratford Tigers 18, the Weyauwega-Fremont Warhawks 0. We'll take a quick moment for a message from our sponsors. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports. You can go now.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshall.
All right, back here at Beal Stadium, just beginning the second quarter. 4th and 1. Here's a quick handoff. Now they pitch it to the side to Braden Arndt. He's around the corner. Penalty marker comes flying in from the defensive backfield. They do have enough for the first down depending on the penalty. Holding against the Warhawks.
Looks like holding against the Warhawks.
Penalty is going to set him back 10 yards from the spot of the infraction. Takes the ball back to the 24-yard line, where it's going to bring up 4th and 8. This time the Warhawks will punt. Annadell into punt. Here's the kick. I believe it was Kilty that fielded it.
Returned by Leonard out to the 43. By number 13.
Gavin Leonard on the return. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 43. Just underway here in the second quarter at Beal Stadium with the Tigers holding an 18-0 lead. Tigers come out 2 wide receivers, slot to both sides of the field. Kilty lined up, lone running back next to Schiller in the backfield. Quick drop back, straight back in the pocket. Hand pass complete to Danielson. He actually is going to lose a couple yards on the play. Tight end Evan Danielson with the reception, but a loss of 2 is going to make it 2nd and 12. Balls back to the 45. Tigers probably working on some few things to get ready for showdown in 2 weeks. We have a timeout called by the Tigers. We'll take a message from some of our sponsors here. Keep it live at Beal Stadium. Heartland Farms is a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Stone Innovations of Clover is here to serve you. Stone Innovations specializes in the fabrication, design, and installation of stone countertops. Stone Innovations Incorporated operates with the most advanced fabrication equipment in the industry. Visit stoneinnovations.net to begin your order. .11:03 remaining in the second quarter here. Second down, 12 yards to go for the Tigers. Tigers take a timeout. Tigers with an 18-0 lead. As I was mentioning before the timeout, Stratford probably working on a few things tonight. Getting ready for the showdown with Amherst in a couple weeks. 2 weeks from tonight. Tigers break the huddle, come up to the line. Once again, two receivers split both sides. There's the snap. Fake handoff. Schiller looking, rolls to the left, looking downfield. Nice pass, complete to Wrench. Beautiful pass. Brought down at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers. Schiller has a strong arm, is one of the pitchers on the Stratford baseball program, but sometimes you got to put a little air under it for receivers to run under it. But this time it was well targeted. Here's the handoff to Kilty around the right side. He's down inside the 20. He breaks the tackle. Now he chugs off tacklers and he's into the end zone. 25-yard touchdown run by Kohler Kilty. Puts the Tigers on the board once again, making it 24-0. The ones he didn't run over, he pushed to their side. Nice strong run by Kilty. Tigers line up for two. Here's the handoff right up the middle to Kilty, and this time I think he's stopped short. Once again, the extra point is no good. After the 4th touchdown of the evening for the Tigers, they have yet to convert an extra point, making the score Stratford 24, Weyauwega-Fremont 0. We'll take a quick moment from one of our sponsors.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
All right, back live here at Beal Stadium. Stratford with their 4th touchdown of the evening at the 10:26 mark of the second quarter, making it 24, Stratford 0, Weyauwega-Fremont. Once again, the Tigers to kick off. Danielson has it teed up. Deep for the Warhawks, Zilke and Arndt. Here's the kick. This time right to Arndt. He drops it, fumbles it, picks it up right at the 30. Trying to look for some running room. Brought down right there. Carter Luke on the tackle for the Tigers. Warhawks will take over 1st and 10, right at the 30. They've had a couple pass completions out in the flat where they've gained some yards, but up to this point haven't been able to get any drive containment. Here's the handoff to Miesenhelder on the jet sweep. Get some yards that time. Gain of 8 on the play. Tackle made by Ormond. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. They mark the ball back at the 36-yard line.
Be 2nd and 3.
Here's Zilke back to pass. Stepped up in the pocket, now he's going to run. He's at the 40, trying to get outside, gets to the 45. He's tripped out of, pushed out of bounds by Ryan Becker at the 46. That'll give enough for a first down for the Warhawks. 1st and 10 from the 46.
Ball's up to 46, 1st and 10 Warhawks.
As I mentioned, Zilke is only a sophomore. Over just under 900 yards passing for the year and over 400 yards rushing. So good athlete for their team. Here's the handoff on the jet sweep to Arndt, trying to get around the right side. He does get around the side, outruns Ashton Wrench. He's in the clear, he might be gone. Touchdown, Braden Arndt. 48-yard touchdown run. Makes the score Stratford 24, Warhawks 6. 9:42 here remaining in the second quarter. 53-yard touchdown run. We said in their pregame they have the ability to score at any time from anywhere on the field. Here they line up to go for 2. Here's Zilke trying to run it up the middle, and he makes it. The 2-point conversion is good. Fake pass to the left to his running back Hoffman, and he just took off up the middle, and he just made it into the end zone, making the score Stratford 24, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. With that touchdown, we'll take a moment from our sponsors. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football here on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, back once again at Beal Stadium. After a 53-yard touchdown run by Braden Arndt, puts Weyauwega-Fremont on the board, making it Stratford 24, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. Once he got around the corner, there was only one Tiger defender there, and he was able to outrace him to the end zone. Doing the kicking for the Warhawks, Dylan Anadel. Here's the kick to the right side, and the ball's going to roll out of bounds. Tigers get a break. Kind of found a dead spot in the receiving return team, but the ball just kept rolling and just made it out of bounds. The Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10. From the 35-yard line. First and 10, Tigers at the 35.
1st and 10 Tigers from the 35.
Not sure what the delay is here. All right, Tigers are set. Here's the handoff to Kilty right up the middle, over the left guard. Quick 9-yard gain for Kilty. Takes the ball up to the 44, making it second and... Actually, they're going to give him 8 yards. Second and 2 at the 43.
Gain of 8 on the play. Second and 2 from the 43.
Second down, 2 yards to go. Tigers looking to get back to doing what they do best, and that's giving it to Kilty and running. Here's the quick pass over the middle, wide open. Danielson. Pass complete down to the Fremont, Weyauwega-Fremont 45-yard line. First down for the Tigers. Quick handoff, or fake handoff to Kilty. Danielson come across the formation. He's wide open. Nice pass. First and 10 for the Tigers, ball at the 45. 8:45 remaining here in the second quarter with the Tigers 24-8 lead. Here's the counter play once again to Weigel. He breaks into the secondary and he might be gone. 45-yard touchdown run by Connor Weigel. Puts the Tigers on the board again, making it 30-8. Once again, it was the counter play where to give it to Kilty, and he hands it to the wingback coming around. This time it was Connor Weigel. Second time the Tigers have used that play for a touchdown tonight. This time the Tigers are going to try to kick it. Danielson, here's the snap. Nice snap, kick down. Kick is up and good. Tigers convert the extra point this time, making it Stratford 31. Warhawks 8 with 8:31 remaining here in the first half. We'll take a moment from one of our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
All right, we're back here at Beal Stadium after the Tigers score once again on a 45-yard touchdown run by Connor Weigel and a PAT kick by Danielson, making it now Stratford 31, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. Tigers once again kicking off. Deep for the Warhawks, Zilke and Arndt. Here's the kick. Fielded by Arndt. Taking it up to the right side, he breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Last time he touched it, it was a long touchdown run of 53 yards. This time, Tigers get him down at the 41. It'll be first and 10.
Brings up first and 10, Warhawks. From the 41.
First and 10, Warhawks. Here's the snap. Quick pitch to Arndt. Trying to get around the left side. This time he's brought down. Nice tackle by Connor Weigel of the Tigers. Open field. Looking for as many opportunities to get him in the open field as they can. This time Weigel brings him down. No gain. Second and 10, ball still at the 41-yard line.
As well as the homecoming court.
7:50 remaining here in the second quarter at Beal Stadium. Warhawks break the huddle, as they've done all night, just trying to spread the Tigers out. Here's Arndt in motion. He gives it to him on the jet sweep, trying to get around the right side. Cuts it up inside. Brought down by the Tigers Gavin Leonard. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 4. Ball now at the 47-yard line. Here's Zilke back, looking to pass. He's going to be dropped for a big loss. Ryan Becker was the first Tiger there.
And Zilke sacked on the play. Seitz, Becker, and Hadlock on the sack.
Hadlock with help. First one there was Becker, forced him out of the pocket. A couple of other Tigers defensive linemen were there to help him along. Drops him for a loss. Makes it 4th and 13. Looks like the Warhawks are going to kick. Here's Leonard on the return. Goes straight up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles.
Leonard on the return.
Brought down by Bryce Dittman. Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. With the injury on the Stratford offensive line, Leonard switched jerseys, and that's kind of thrown us for a loop up here. Started the game number 23, now he's number 52. Tigers 1st and 10. Don't think Seitz has re-entered the game since injuring his knee in the first quarter for the Tigers. Here's Schiller on the keeper, trying to get up the middle. Hit by Kester. Play was slow developing. Wasn't timed right when the man coming across on the in motion. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 38-yard line. Play looked jumbled right from the beginning. Tigers break the huddle. They have split receivers to the left, slot man to the right. Here's Schiller looking to pass. He's going to try to run it around the left corner. He's at the 40, 35. Runs out of bounds at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line, where he's going to be just short of the first down. 3rd and 1. Ball at the 47. Once again, he was looking for the quick one over the middle. That time it was covered. So he took off running around the left end. Gain of 11 on the play. 3rd and 1. Ball's at the 47. Here's the handoff to Kilty around the left side. He's into the secondary. Stiff armed the guy. He's in the open. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. 53-yard touchdown run by Kohler Kilty of the Stratford Tigers. Puts him on the board, making it Stratford 37, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. One guy to stop him, and he just stiff-armed him and pushed him out of the way. At that point, it was just a matter of whether he could outrun the Warhawks' defensive secondary, which he did. Tigers are going to line up to kick the extra point once again. Here's Danielson's kick down, and the kick is up, and it's good. Evan Danielson with the extra point makes the score Stratford 38, Warhawks 8 at the 5:13 mark of the second quarter. With that, we'll take a message from one of our sponsors. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football here on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
All right, back here once again at Beal Stadium. Stratford Tigers with another touchdown, a 53-yard touchdown run by Kohler Kilty, making it Stratford 38, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. Tigers to kick off. Looks like it's Schiller this time kicking for the Tigers. Here's the kick. High kick. Going to be returned by Dittman out to the 33-yard line. Caleb Wrench, one of the Tigers on the tackle. Along with Gavin Leonard. 1st and 10 for the Warhawks. The ball's at the 34-yard line. 5:08 remaining here in the second quarter. Stratford leading 38-8. Last couple times the Tigers have been able to stop the Warhawks on defense. Here's the snap. Quick pass complete to Hoffman around the right side. About gain of 4 on the play, maybe 5. Three or four Tigers on the tackle. One of them, Ashton Wrench. Give him 5 on the play. 2nd and 5, ball at the 44. Warhawks not huddling, trying to get something, a drive mounted here before halftime. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Weyauwega-Fremont. With that timeout, we'll take another message from our sponsors. At the 4:22 mark of the second quarter, Stratford 38 with Weyauwega-Fremont 8. Here's a message from another one of our sponsors.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
All right, we're back here at Beal Stadium after a Weyauwega-Fremont timeout. They have the ball, 2nd and 5. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Stratford with a 38-8 lead. Warhawks trying to mount a drive here before halftime. This time they come out with trips to the left, 2 to the right, nobody, empty backfield. Zilke back to pass. Here's a task complete to Meisenhelder, and he's going to lose yardage on the play. Brought down by Hadlock. This time we're going to have a timeout Stratford. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5. With this timeout, I'll take a quick moment. Thank one of our sponsors here. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and to get exclusive offers and deals. Earn points and save. 500 points equals a $5 reward. Plus, it's free to sign up. Start earning points today. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it at Fleet Farm. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group health provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to attract you and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. All right, back here, 4:10 remaining. Tigers with a timeout. 3rd down and 6. Ball's at the 38-yard line. Tigers leading 38-8. It's been a first half with a lot of big plays. Weyauwega-Fremont's big only score was on a 53-yard touchdown run, and the Tigers have had several. Here's the snap. Handoff to Arndt, trying to get around the left side. He's got enough for a first down and knocked out of bounds. Tishy on the tackle for the Tigers. Right at midfield. Enough for a first down for the Warhawks. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Pass intended in and out of the arms of Connor Delwich. 2nd and 10. Second quarter is taking a long time with a lot of passing and scoring. 2nd and 10, ball's at midfield. Here's the handoff to Arndt once again on the jet sweep, trying to get around the right side. Brought down at the Tiger 43-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Sights on the tackle for the Tigers. So John is back in the game. It's good to see that. He is the Tiger leader, one of the Tiger leaders. 3rd and 3. Ball at the 43. Here's the handoff to Huffman, trying to get around the left side. He's down at the 40. That's just going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to mark him just short. Yes, he is just short of the first down.
Gets the ball down to the 40.5-yard line. Looks to be just short of a first down.
It's going to be 3rd and about a half a yard. 4th and a half a yard. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Here's the quarterback sneak, and it's going to be close, really close. If he made it to the line, he's got the first down, and I think he made it to the line. I think they're going to give him the first down. Yes, they do. He didn't get much, but he got enough to get the first down, just inside the 40. Clock's running, 2:55 remaining in the second quarter. Warhawks trying to mount a drive here before halftime. Warhawks fans starting to try to get their team involved in the game again. Here's Arndt in motion. Handoff to Huffman this time. Over the right side, brought down by Kilty. Gain of 2 on the play, be 2nd and 8, down at the 38.
Gain of 2 on the play, ball at the 38-yard line.
Weyauwega-Fremont sprints your defense out so far. It's a lot of room to cover every play. Here's Arndt in motion once again on the jet sweep. They give it to him. So on the right side. Brought down by Kilty. Great tackle by Kohler Kilty on the play. Gives up 1 on the play. 3rd and 7. Kilty got him from behind. 3rd and 7. The clock now down to 1:45 remaining in the first half. Warhawks trying to score here yet before halftime. Here's the quarterback. He's going to be drowned. Oh, he gets away. Sights had him in his grasp and got away. Passes incomplete. Intended for Delwich. It's going to make it 4th and 7. He's a shifty little sophomore quarterback. before he gets done, he's going to have a lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes for the Warhawks. 4th and 7. Big play for the Warhawks if they want a chance to get back into it a little bit. Here's the snap. Hand off to Arndt on the jet sweep. He's trying to get around the corner. He is not going to get the first down. Tigers hold. Tichy on the tackle for the Tigers. Tigers hold them. Pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line. $1:20 remaining in the second quarter here. See what the Tigers decide to do before halftime. Tigers come out with receivers split on both sides. Kilty lined up next to Schiller in the backfield. Here's the snap. Quick pass over the middle to Danielson, and he drops it. Quick slant over the middle for Danielson is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. I've probably mentioned this 5 times already this year, but sometimes Schiller still thinks he's on the baseball field throwing a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 2nd and 10. Here's Schiller back to pass. This time he's looking deep for Danielson down the right side. I think the defender had his arm. He couldn't reach up and get it. Late flag coming down by the back judge. If it's pass interference, it's going to go 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, not to the spot of the foul, so it's going to come way back. Pass interference is against Fremont. It's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. First getting the ball back, now he's got to march off 15. So from the 33, he should take it up to around the 48-yard line. It's going to give the Tigers a first down. At the 48. 1:10 remaining in the first half. Tigers looking to score again before halftime. Here's the fake handoff to Kilty. Schiller back to pass over the middle, looking for Connor Weigel. Incomplete.
Schiller's pass intended for Weigel's incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Just a little bit out in front of him. Couldn't reach it for the reception. 2nd and 10. 1:05 remaining here in the first half. Tigers again come out with split receivers to both sides. Kilty, the lone running back next to Schiller in the backfield. Here's Schiller back to pass. Looking deep this time for Wrench, and it's incomplete. Overshot Wrench by about 5 yards. Bring up 3rd and 10. Tigers probably working on their passing game a little bit more this week than usual. Third and 10, 59 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's the snap, fake handoff to Kilty, heading around the left side. He's at the 45-40, on inside, then tackled at the 35-yard line. That'll give the Tigers a first down at the 35. The clock now down to 52 seconds and running. Tigers quickly up to the line trying to get a playoff. Here's the snap, and the Schiller downs it to stop the clock. So they'll make it 2nd and 10.
Schiller clocks it, brings up 2nd and 10.
Clock now down to 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tigers down to the Weyauwega-Fremont 35-yard line. Tigers come out, 2 receivers split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Kilty, the lone running back next to Schiller in the backfield. Here's the snap, fake handoff to Kilty, he's rolling to the left. Pass intended for Wrench is incomplete.
Pass intended for Wrench is incomplete. Flag on the
Holding against the Tigers.
Indications holding against Stratford.
This one could really hurt because it's 10 yards from where the spot of the infraction was, which was 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, because this could be like a 25-yard penalty. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Holding against the Tigers, moves it back to the 43-yard line. Second down and a whole bunch. About 35. 32, actually. Here's a snap. Counter play to Weigel, heading around the right side. Cuts her back inside the down marker. Down to the 41-yard line. The clock keeps running, but the Tigers now call a timeout. Weigel brought down at the 42.
29 seconds left on the clock.
We'll keep it here. 29 seconds remaining before halftime. Tigers with a 38-8 lead over Weyauwega-Fremont. Tigers trying to mount a drive before halftime. The holding call deep into Tigers' offensive backfield hurt. Like I said, Schiller was back to pass and he was scrambling around, and the hold happened. He was probably 15 yards, and then you add another 10 on for the holding call. That's a 25-yard penalty on the play. So now it's like 3rd and 17. Ball's at the 42. More manageable situation for the Tigers. Tiger homecoming tonight, so we're going to keep the camera rolling at halftime and show the halftime activities on the field as much as we can. Tigers back on the field. Tubbs is in at quarterback. Here's a quick pass to Schiller. And now he's looking deep for Wrench. And he catches it. Wow, what a play. What a pass. 42-yard touchdown pass. The snap went to Tubbs, who threw it across the field to Schiller backwards. Schiller caught it and then threw it downfield deep into the end zone, where Wrench was standing there waiting for it for a touchdown. 42-yard pass. 18 seconds remaining here before halftime. Danielson on to kick for the Tigers. Here's the snap. The kick, ball's down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Danielson's PAT kick is good, making it Stratford 45, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. We'll take a quick message from one of our sponsors here. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Back here at Beal Stadium, 18 seconds remaining before halftime. The Tigers score again, making it 45. Weyauwega-Fremont 8. Schiller's got it teed up and ready to kick it off for the Tigers. Here's the kick, headed to Zielke. Picks it up around the 18-yard line, trying to get it around the right side. Brought down at the 32-yard line, 33 maybe. Tubbs on the tackle for the Tigers. Weyauwega-Fremont will have it 1st and 10. And before they run a play, they're going to call a timeout. We'll keep it here. Take a moment. Stratford Homes, take the first step to building your new customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. With a 110,000 square foot indoor facility and model home village located in the heart of central Wisconsin, Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems-built home market since 1973. Visit stratfordhomes.com today to get your new home started. All right, we're back here again. 12 seconds remaining before halftime. Timeout for Weyauwega-Fremont. They have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Stratford with a 45-8 lead just before halftime here. I'd like to thank Matt Dickinson for his help tonight. He's the Tiger producer. He's been the voice of the Tigers for the last couple of years, but now he's going to school in Stevens Point, so he's doing Spash and Pacelli games. But nice enough to help out here tonight. Here's Weyauwega-Fremont. Here's a quick pass. They're going to try the same play Stratford did. Miesenhelder trying to pass. He's run out of bounds at the 43-yard line. First down for the Warhawks, 10-yard run right on the spot. Takes it out to the 43-yard line where he was pushed out of bounds. The clock stops with 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Warhawks up to the line. Zielke, quick pass over the middle, complete to Hoffman. Completes it, he's at the 45, 40. Penalty marker on the play. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, but there is a flag on the field. Illegal man downfield against the offense. Penalty is declined. That'll be the halftime. With the score, Stratford 45, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. We're going to take a quick timeout and watch the halftime activities here. It's part of Stratford Homecoming 2022.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
And then we have Warhawks. She's escorted by Johnny Sykes III. And finally, the Stratford Tigers 2022 homecoming queen, Mercedes Kramer. And she's escorted by the king, Jackson Norman.
No, that'd be impressive.
Once again, congratulations to the 2022 homecoming court. The Powder Puff games today was a thriller that was won by the sophomores.
Sophomore won? Yeah, overtime, yes. Nice.
There was a winner in the 50-50 drawing, whose name is being withheld for tax purposes.
Perfect.
That is so funny.
Jenny Chapin and Kathy Seitz are out on the field taking pictures. Thank you. And maybe that's that, guys. The band wants to play. And I'm sure Coach Scott wants to talk to the players. Once again, congratulations to the 2022 homecoming court. And now the Stratford Varsity Band is proud to present the 2022 homecoming field show under the direction of Mr. John Rickler. The band will be performing 3 songs: Little Town Road by Little Nas X, Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver, and Fancy Life by Walker Hayes.
I figured you would. Wow. I could do better. Cash, yeah, cash. I got that.
texted her and said, "Oh, I can see you guys won. How'd you do? How did those ins and posts work for you?" She goes, "I was a good defender." I was a good
Go down on the field after the game and do it, catch it up. The old Trouble drove it. Really? Trouble driver? Trouble drove She didn't back off. He couldn't. Come on. How many commercials did we not get through? You did?
seen on film, almost Stratford do specifically defensive-wise to help your kids understand that here's another good running back that's coming in here this week?
Well, yeah, Healy is a different type of a runner. He's more of a slasher and a speed guy, where Kilty was more of a power guy, even though he, had some finesse too. But yeah, it's a different situation. Their blocking schemes, of course, are different too. The formations are similar. Certainly they know, because they know from last year, when we played him, that he scored a touchdown or two in a game last year. Last year he played it a little bit different position than he's playing now. He was more their wing reverse guy, where now he's like their featured back. But yeah, they're certainly aware of it. Lopez is another, good runner for them. They have a littler guy. His name is Rude.
Yeah, Rude.
It's a quick, shifty little guy that is now doing the things that Healy was doing more last year. And so once again, the kids are aware that he can break one if you don't stay awake and so on. Quarterback has a pretty good arm, throws the ball pretty well too. So yeah, they have a good, varied offensive attack, and you can't really focus too much on one thing or somebody else will beat you.
Homecoming week, on top of everything else that's going on. For me, homecoming was more about the other, the school in general and the community and the town. But still, there's a chance that some of the guys could lose some focus, get wrapped up in the homecoming activities, make sure they've got a date for the dance and all those kind of things. And how do you keep their heads straight on homecoming week?
Yeah, we started talking about that right away on Sunday, and of course we re-emphasize it every day that have fun in the homecoming activities, but don't put too much time, effort, and energy into that. Save as much as you can for the game, and then you can celebrate it on Saturday or whatever after the game. So yeah, we're always aware of that situation, and hope that the guys that are listening, we tell them that.
Conference-wise, everybody has played 2 conference games here so far. Abbotsford.
All right, we're back here after halftime show. 2 minutes left on the clock before kickoff for the second half. Tigers lead 45-8. Recap some of the scoring in the first half for the Tigers. Stratford went up 6-0 at the 9:17 mark of the first quarter on a 5-yard touchdown run by Kohler Kilty. The PAT was no good. Tigers went up 12-0 on a 37-yard run by Gavin Leonard. PAT also was no good on the 2-point conversion try. 1:19 remaining in the first quarter. The Stratford Tigers went up 18-0 on a 22-yard touchdown run by Braden Schuler, making it 18-0. Second quarter, 10:26 mark. Stratford went up 24-0 on a 25-yard run by Kilty. Once again, the PAT was no good. Weyauwega-Fremont got on the board. 9:42 remaining in the second quarter on a 53-yard touchdown run by Braden Arndt. The 2-point conversion run by quarterback Cameron Zilke was good. At that point, it made it 24-8, and it looked like the Warhawks had a chance to get back into the game. But the Tigers quickly scored. Not more than a minute, 10 seconds later on a 45-yard run by Connor Weigel. Evan Danielson's PAT kick was good, making it 31-8 at that point. Then at the 5:13 mark of the second quarter, Kilty once again scored a touchdown on a 53-yard run. Danielson's PAT kick was good, making it 38-8. And then with 18 seconds remaining in the first half, there was a 42-yard pass from Tubbs to Schiller to Wrench on a flea flicker, putting the Tigers on top after the Danielson PAT to where we currently stand, with Stratford leading 45-8. Stratford will kick off to begin the second half. Once again, it might have been a little bit longer than normal halftime, with homecoming activities for Stratford for 2022 taking place. Band put on a show. Halftime homecoming court was introduced. Nice crowd on hand. Both teams well represented here tonight. Evan Danielson to kick off for the Tigers. Deep for the Warhawks. Once again, it'll be Arndt and Zilke. Clock is set, and we're just about ready to begin the second half. There will be a running clock. Tigers with a 37-point lead here to begin the second half. Here's the kick by Danielson. Comes down to Arndt around the 15-yard line. Tries to head it straight up the middle, looking for a place to go. Tries to cut outside, and he's brought down at the 31-yard line. On the tackle for the Tigers was Logan Schmidt. Warhawks will take over, 1st and 10, balls at the 30. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 31. Tigers still have most of their starters in on defense to start the second half. Warhawks come out. 2 receivers split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Zilke takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolling out to the right, being chased by Dow. Pass complete to Delwich. Gain of 8 on the play, actually closer to 9. Up to the 40. Gavin Leonard on the tackle for the Tigers.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, 2 yards to go, ball at the 40. Just underway here in the third quarter at Beal Stadium. Stratford with a 45-8 lead. Here's the snap, quick pass, complete to Hoffman on the left, trying to get around the corner. Met by Ormond and Connor Weigel. He does have enough for a first down, a 5-yard gain. Both their 2 key players on offense are both sophomores for Weyauwega-Fremont. Quarterback Zilke, running back Cashton Hoffman, both sophomores. 1st and 10 for the Warhawks. The ball's at the 46. Warhawks up to the line. Once again, here's Zilke trying to run the ball this time. Brought down by Kilty in the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play. Nice tackle by Kilty. Actually, it's going to be a loss of 4. Make it 2nd and 14. Ball's marked back at the 43-yard line. Starting to cool off here a little bit. Second down. Here's the handoff right up the middle to Hoffman. Penalty marker on the play. Tackled by Seitz. Looks like a penalty against, holding against Weyauwega-Fremont. It's going to take the ball back to the 33-yard line. Second and 21.
Brings up 2nd and 22.
Running clock here with a 37-point lead to begin the second half. Two receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Zilke back to pass, set the screen up, and it's intercepted by the Tigers. Hadlock intercepts it, and then he fumbles it. And it's recovered by Weyauwega-Fremont. Interception by Hadlock, and then he fumbled it. Recovered by Teller Alex, offensive lineman from Weyauwega-Fremont. So it'll be 1st and 10. Instead, we're going to move it back to the 20. Trying to make some notes. Warhawks back up to the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10. Was a change of possession. Here's Zilke on the keeper, following Hoffman right up the middle. Met by Seitz. With help from Kilty. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 22. Warhawks quickly up to the line, trying to catch the Tigers. Trying to get rearranged. Here's the snap to Zilke, straight back in the pocket, looking deep, running around, trying to get away. Looking downfield, and his pass is going to be intended for Delwich. And the pass is intercepted. What a catch by Connor Weigel. A diving interception right in front of the Weyauwega-Fremont bench. The Tigers are going to take over. Tigers hold and take over. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Tigers going to take over 1st and 10. Balls at the 30. Tigers come out, split wide to the left, one to the right. Kilty, the lone running back, next to Schuler in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Kilty right up the middle. He's down inside the 25, tackled at the 23. Gain of 8 on the play by Kilty, makes it 2nd and 2. Ball's at the 22. Tigers break the huddles. This time it's 2 receivers split wide to the left. Slot man to the right. Here's the handoff to Kilty right up the middle. Off right tackle. Brought down at the 15-yard line. It's going to give the Tigers a first down, 1st and 10. Ball now at the 15. A little extracurricular activities going on here after the last 2 plays. Teams are starting to get after it a little bit. 1st and 10 Tigers. Here's the handoff to Kilty. Following Leonard up the hole. Gain of 4 on the play. Ball down at the 11. Now there are penalties on the play. There was more pushing and shoving going on after the last play, and this time the referee had enough and threw the flag. Referees are trying to discuss what they're going to do here, but still discussing what they're going to do. Penalty is going to be against the Tigers. 3 penalties on the play. Personal foul, Stratford. Personal foul, Weyauwega. Personal foul, Weyauwega.
It's like 3 personal fouls were called on the play. 2 of them against the Warhawks, 1 of them against the Tigers.
So they went back 15, then they're going to go up 15, then they're going to go up half the distance to the goal. Timeout, Weyauwega-Fremont. With this timeout, we'll take a moment. Word from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
All right, we're back here at Beal Stadium. Weyauwega-Fremont with the timeout after a play that had 3 personal fouls, 1 against Stratford and 2 against Weyauwega-Fremont. Coach from Weyauwega took a timeout, I think, to get some stability and poise back to his team. Both teams have been a little chippy. Start the third quarter here. All right, looks like we're ready to go back to the live action. The Tigers will have it first and goal. Ball's at about the 6-yard line. Here's the snap. Hand off to Kilty. He's heading around left guard. Trying to build his way into the end zone. Brought down at around the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Talk about
Hebner on the tackle for the Warhawks. 2nd down goal for the Tigers.
Takes it down to about the 4-yard line.
Tigers come up, split wide to the left, wide 1 to the right. Kohler, Kilty, the lone running back next to Schiller in the backfield. Here's Kilty up the middle, trying to plow his way into the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Kohler Kilty with a 4-yard touchdown run with 1:03 remaining here in the third quarter. Makes Stratford 51. Weyauwega-Fremont 8. Looks like Danielson's on to attempt the PAT kick once again. Made the last 3 now. Here's the snap. Holds down. The kick is up and the kick is good. The extra point good by Evan Danielson makes the score Stratford 52, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. We'll take a quick message from one of our sponsors. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football here on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
All right, welcome back. Dan Leonard here along with Matt Dickinson tonight. Tigers score at the 1:03 remaining here in the third quarter, making it Stratford 52, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. Tigers to kick off. Evan Danielson teeing it up for the Tigers. Deep for the Warhawks. Arndt and Zilke. Here's the kick. Nice kick coming down around the 18-yard line. fielded by Zilke. Trying to get around the left sideline. He's run out of bounds.
Zilke on the return. Tackled by Glenn and Wrench and Zaleski.
Zaleski and Caleb Wrench on the tackle for the Tigers. Weyauwega-Fremont will take over, 1st and 10. Ball's going to be marked at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. First and 10, Warhawks. This will be the last play of the third quarter. Here's the snap. Quick handoff up the middle to the Warhawks. Sherg, Riley Sherg with the carry. That's the end of the third quarter with the scores. Stratford 52, Weyauwega-Fremont 8. We'll take another quick timeout. A message from our sponsors. You're listening to Zaleski Sports.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, we're back here at Beal Stadium for the beginning of the fourth quarter. Stratford with a 52-8 lead over Weyauwega-Fremont. The Warhawks with the ball, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 49-yard line. Here's the snap to Zilke. Keeps the ball. He options it to the far side. Loss of about 3 on the play. Make it 2. Tishy on the tackle. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Ball back to the 47-yard line. Still a lot of extra pushing and shoving after each play here in the last couple minutes. Teams don't need players suspended for this rest of this game, and then they would have to sit out the first half of next week too. Here's the handoff. For Meisenhelder, brought down by Leonard. Loss of 4 on the play. Gavin Leonard with an open field tackle. Loss of 4 brings up 3rd and 16.
Brings up 3rd and 15 from the 44.
Team's starting to substitute a little bit freely here with some of their subs as we get into the fourth quarter. 3rd and 16. Here's Zilke back to pass. Under pressure. Scrambles to the left, looking downfield. He's got a wide open, and he dropped the ball. Wide open receiver. It was Meisenhelder. Had it in his chest and dropped it. 4th and 16. Warhawks up to the line quickly on 4th down. Here's Zilke Looking back to pass, looking long, intended for Arndt, and it's broken up nicely by Peyton Glenn of the Tigers. Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. $9:15 remaining here, fourth quarter. Beal Stadium, Stratford with a 52-8 lead. Most of their second unit now in the game on offense for the Tigers. Schiller is still the quarterback. Full house backfield. Here's the handoff right up the middle. Kilty on the carry. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. I gave him a yard. 2nd and 9. Tigers up to the line. Here's the handoff to Ryan Becker. Gain of 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Tigers now take all the remaining starters out of the game.
Brings up 3rd and 6 from the 41.
Tubbs now the quarterback. Here's the handoff to Reed Miller. Breaks it up inside. Nice gain on the play. A gain of 6 down to the 35-yard line. Going to make it 4th and 1.
Tackle by number 50, Dittman. Looks like Tigers are half yard short.
Reed Miller, a sophomore for the Tigers, seeing action here in the fourth quarter with Stratford with a big lead. 4th and 1, Tigers going for it. Here's the handoff to Miller again, trying to get around the right side. He's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. There might be a fumble on the play. It doesn't matter. He isn't going to get the first down anyway. Weyauwega-Fremont holds on downs. Take over 1st and 10. Right at the 35-yard line. 6 minutes, 33 seconds remaining here. Stratford with a 52-8 lead over the Warhawks. Stay tuned tonight for our Nasonville Dairy postgame report. Try to catch up with Coach Tubbs and get a word from him on his thoughts about the game. And also we'll have a Tiger player of the game. Warhawks up to the line. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Silke back to pass. Once again looking, he's got a guy wide open. He catches it. Brought down by Zaleski. Henry Zaleski on the tackle. Huge gain on the play.
Takes it all the way down to the 15-yard line. I think that's a 16.
Warhawks run up to the line. Here's Zilke again, back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Now he rolls to his right, looking for somebody downfield, and he's going to be tackled.
And Zilke taken down on the play.
And a flag on the play.
Caught from behind by Lewick.
We got a hold against the Warhawks.
Penalty flag on the play. It looks like holding against the Warhawks.
Penalty marked off from the 22-yard line. Takes it back to around the 32. Makes it 1st and 26. Clock running, 44-point lead for Stratford. We're down now to 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in tonight's game. Warhawks up to the line. Here's the handoff right up the middle. Shurga on the carry. Brought down by Walker Weiss. Here's Shurga on the carry once again. Brought down this time by Matt Foles of the Tigers. It's 3rd down and about 20. Make it 19. Clock now down 3:45 remaining in tonight's game. Both teams with a lot of subs into the game, but Zilke still remains the quarterback for the Warhawks. Here's the fake handoff and a end around to Meisenhelder. Looking for room to go, and he's brought down in the backfield. Xander Curtis with the tackle for the Tigers. Makes it 4th and 18. Clock now down to 3:05 remaining in tonight's game. Fourth down. Warhawks bring their starters back into the game. We're going to have a field goal attempt. 40-yard field goal attempt by Dylan Anadel. Here's the snap. Kicks down. Kick looks good, but it's going to be short. Nice try, though. 40-yard high school attempt. That's a good kick. Just a little bit short. Tigers are going to take over. 1st and 10. Ball be at the 23-yard line. We're now down to 2:15 remaining in tonight's game. Again, I want to take a moment, thank Matt Dickinson for helping me out here tonight. It's always nice to have a veteran. Matt did the Stratford games the last couple years, but now he's moved to Stevens Point to go to college. So he does the Spash and Pacelli games, helping me out here tonight. Thanks, Matt. Maybe we'll see you again down the road. We have a timeout here with 1:59. We'll take a quick message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football here on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, we're back here at Beal Stadium. Tigers take over 1st and 10. Ball's at the 20, 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's the handoff. I believe it's Reed Miller. Nope, it was Ryan Becker on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. Actually, a gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Once again, a reminder to stay tuned for our Dairyland Nasonville Dairy post-game report. Get your fresh cheese curds, Curtis and Marshville locations. Tigers back up to the line. Here's the keeper by Tubbs, trying to get around the right side, looking for a first down, and he's got enough for a first down.
Tubbs on the keeper. Looks like
Ball up to the 33-yard line where the Tigers will have a first down. Weyauwega-Fremont's got some more players getting some action here late in the game. Clock now down to 1:10 remaining in tonight's ball game. Tiger quarterback for this play is Matt Foles. Here's the handoff. Got a penalty on the play. Caleb Wrench was on the carry that time for the Tigers. There was a penalty on the play. Pushing the back against the Tigers. It's going to push the ball back to around the 23-yard line. Might be enough time for one more play here in tonight's game. Tigers up to the line of scrimmage, looking to run another play. Here's Tubbs on the keeper. Brought down by Spencer Williams, and that's going to be the ball game. Final score here tonight, Stratford Tigers 52, Weyauwega-Fremont Warhawks 8. Tigers move to 5-0 in conference play. Next week, they'll go on to Spencer to take on the Spencer Columbus Catholic Rockets. 7 o'clock game from Spencer next Friday evening. You can catch that game once again on ZaleskiSports.com. We're going to take a quick timeout, and I'll be back, hopefully catching up with Coach Tubbs and our Nasonville Dairy player of the game. Stay tuned.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Time now for the Jerry Sin Show, recorded at Edgar Family Restaurant in Edgar. And sponsored by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan, promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org today. Welcome to the Jerry Sin Show. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski, here at Edgar Family Restaurant on Edgar's lovely north side. Here visiting with Coach Sins again today. Coach, let's first start. You missed your second ever game from the sidelines. Of course, you had a good reason. We'll talk about that later on during our talk here today. But what you missed was 42-0 over at Rosholt. We'll go to the end of the game first. Sometimes in those games that are one-sided, there's an advantage to that. So hopefully injury-free. You want to stay healthy in those types of games. But players that will be featured in 2023, in 2024 get to have some playing time. So how do you and the coaches take advantage of situations like that and let the future kids come in and get some work on a Friday night?
Oh yeah, you're completely correct there, and we've tried to do that pretty much all the time for years and years. If you're fortunate enough to get ahead, then you can keep your starters healthy. That's why we very seldom have any starters with gaudy statistics, because they don't get many opportunities to build those kinds of stats. And of course, the young guys get playing time. They stay interested, they stay motivated and involved, and of course, yeah, then the next year they have some varsity experience from those situations. Yeah, we were ahead 35, to nothing, I believe.
All right, we're back here at Beal Stadium with tonight's Nasonville Dairy Player of the Game, Braden Schiller. Braden, congratulations on the homecoming win. How are you looking at how the game went for you guys tonight?
Yeah, this was a great game for us, and they had a close game with Amherst, and we showed the conference what we can do right there.
It was quite an offensive juggernaut for the Tigers in the first half, up and down the field, a lot of scoring, and then the big flea flicker right before halftime. Explain the play.
Yeah, we got Kohler Kilty, just hit 1,000 yards, which is huge, and what an accomplishment for him.
Yes, that certainly is. So I know it's homecoming week, a lot of stuff going on. How are you guys able to stay focused on tonight's game?
Yeah, it was a crazy week for us, but we stayed focused all week through practice and stayed focused to the game and got the big win.
So one more week before the big one. Yeah. How are you looking at Spencer Columbus at this point?
Still, never look past any team. They can come out with anything, so never look past them. But
all right, congratulations on the win tonight. Good luck next week, and go Tigers. All right, now I need you to do I'm in the house. Give it a little effort, okay? Yeah. Take the mic.
Are you counting it out?
He's got it.
I'm Braden Schiller, and I'm in the house.
Thank you. Good job, bud.
Thank you.
He's right there. Yep. All right, we're back here at Beal Stadium with the Nasonville Dairy post-game report. I got Coach Tubbs here. Coach, 52 points. I figured we'd score some points, but I wasn't certain that we would hold them to 8. Last week, I felt we overlooked the defense a little bit. We got to give the defense some credit here tonight.
Yeah, they had a good week all week, and especially during homecoming, because usually the focus lags a little bit. But, give Weyauwega-Fremont a lot of credit, too. They've improved. They got some young kids that are getting better, and you got some fast kids. But our guys, we're pretty fast and strong. But one thing we separate ourselves, I think, we're physical, and that showed tonight.
I was kind of nervous going into tonight's game, thinking, this is one of those games. You're coming off a very emotional win last week over Wittenberg, but you guys held your composure pretty well and came out swinging right off the bat tonight.
I was too, especially when I saw the Amherst Weyauwega-Fremont score. I'm like, ooh, this could be a trap game. But that's why I was so proud of our guys, just for the fact that they stayed focused all week. And you get the ball to Kohler Kilty. He had 7 games in the season. He's already over 1,000 yards. That's saying something. That's some elite company in Stratford's history.
So how do you keep the kids in line before the 2-week battle with Amherst going into the next game with Spencer Columbus Catholic?
Well, Spencer Columbus, Coach Gorse and his team, they run some unique offenses, so we'll make sure that we stay in focus. And, a lot of times our guys have a chance, to get the conference championship solo, which we haven't done in the CWC. So I know our guys will be focused and ready to go.
All right, congratulations, Coach, on the win tonight. It's a great homecoming week for the Tigers. Look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you.
Guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice job.